What's going on, YouTube? It's Crazy Gunner here, and wow, that feels really nice to be saying that. I have not been talking to you guys for quite a long time, and I apologize. Along with my Xbox breaking, I also went on vacation because it is summer, and I also took a slight vacation from YouTube because I am a lazy mofo, and I didn't really feel like making a video. I didn't have that much to say, but I have one last Spanish class story for you guys today because the class is over, so there's really not much else I could tell you unless I were to make up stories, but that would be kind of dumb. So basically, we were in class for the last day of school, and our teacher's like, hey, let's be nice to the children for once instead of making fun of them and their political views, and let's order some pizza. Yay, and in Spanish, in case any of you didn't know, it's called pizza. Which, I don't know why I told you that. I'm pretty sure everybody knows that's what it's called. But anyways, she called, ordered the pizza, did everything, normally. Nothing really went wrong. But about 30 minutes later, she went to check her voicemail on her cell phone. And I don't know why, but she decided to call her cell phone from the school phone, so she had to use an extension. And my teacher is from New York, so her area code is like 913 or something. And so instead of typing in 913 on the phone, she stupidly puts in 911 and doesn't even realize it. And now the phone automatically starts calling 911 from the school extension line, so they know exactly where we are. It's not like you're calling it from your cell phone where you have to tell them where you are. And also how our school system is set up is our campus police officer, I think he gets beeped or buzzed or something like that with the room number and says, emergency, oh no. And so he just beelines it right to our room. I mean, you could hear him down the hallway boh, 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 boh. And he, without hesitation, just does the little Spartan kick on the door like he's G.I. Joe or something. And then he goes to the teacher and he's like, ma'am, are you alright? And she's like, oh yeah, I'm fine, it was just an accident. But before he can process that in his brain head muscle man kind of brain thing, Bob, he assumes that it was one of us, so then he turns into Super Hulk anger rage mode because he had to kick down this door being G.I. Joe, and so he just starts raging super hardcore, and he's all like, oh. Meanwhile, the stupid teacher that I have, she cannot figure out how to say, I accidentally dialed 911. That's 6 words. How could she not figure out? She's like, which words do I put in what place? I don't know, I can only speak Spanish. Even though she's a white person from New York. But anyways, the reason I am telling you this story is because 1, it's funny, and 2, I can relate because I myself have butt dialed 911 and then butt hung up on them. So after doing that, their operator called me back on a different number, which was an area code number. It was a 10-digit number, so I'm thinking, oh, look, a prank caller. This is gonna be hilarious, because I'm not gonna believe them when they say 911 when it's my area code, And so I get this call, and mind you guys, I'm playing Halo 3 on legendary difficulty solo right now because my internet was down, so I'm kind of already disgruntled because of dying thousands of times while trying to kill Flood. And so I pick up the phone and I'm hello. I'm hello. No, I say hello. And there is a woman on the other line with the thickest black scent I have ever heard in my life. And she's like, yes, this is the 911 operator. What is your emergency? And I'm pretty sure I just did the accent wrong. I just did a southern drawl instead of a black woman. I can't do a black woman, but I'll try my best. So anyway, she calls me, and I'm thinking this is a prank caller, and I'm also playing Halo Legendary, so she's like, what's your emergency? And I said, oh, my emergency. Well, I'm kind of thirsty. Do you think you could perhaps get me some water or a Gatorade? That would be very nice. And she replied saying, what are you talking about? Sir, what is your emergency? And I said, oh, you know what? I'm hungry as well, so do you think you could go in the kitchen and make me a sandwich? And then on top of that, I also said, oh, and that black scent is a nice touch, by the way. It's very convincing. And after that, I just set the phone down next to me, put it on speaker, and continued to play my game and not talk, because when I get prank calls, I tend to just put it on speaker and kind of screw with them a little bit and then just ignore them, make them hang up, or make them try and do some sort of crazy thing, because I was still under the impression that it was an actual prank caller. And mind you guys, I have Halo turned up very loud, so I hear, sir, what is that noise in the background? And I'm spraying my machine gun God, kill the Flood! And I died, and I'm like, shit, you just made me die, come on. And she, being the silly 911 operator she's like, wait, did you just say someone died? And I was like, oh yeah, my mom actually just died downstairs. Do you think you could help me take her out to the back and bury her so nobody finds out? You see, I poisoned her with anthrax the other day. Like, I literally said the worst possible things you could have said to this person, all under the impression that it was a prank call. And my dad was sitting next to me on his laptop watching me play Halo. I don't remember why exactly, but he's like, I'm going to make sure that this isn't a prank call because I think it might be legitimate. I'm like, come on, Dad, you don't need to do that. Don't mess with it. And so he picks up the phone, even though I tell him not to, and he starts talking to her, and he's like, hello? Oh, I'm so sorry. And, he started apologizing, and I'm like, Dad, no, you can't start apologizing this prank call. That's so dumb. You're gonna be screwing everything up for me. And I took the phone away from him, and I'm like, come on, you can't be doing that. I put it back down, and he's all like, Crazy Gunner, I really do think that was actually an operator from 911. She told me like this stuff, and I'm like, Dad, shut up. It's just a prank caller with a stupid fake black voice. And I legitimately thought her black voice was fake, like her black scent. I don't know, it was terrible. But after that, he picked up my phone after I had it down for another 5 minutes. And I can't believe the woman was still there. I can't believe she didn't give up or try and, satellite track our phone. But she was, and my dad started talking to her more. And he's like, oh, Josh, this really is an operator. And so I started freaking out. I'm like, oh, crap. Am I going to go to jail? Am I going to get fined for this? We're taking up so much time, and people could be burning alive in a house, and I'm sitting here messing with an operator on 911 because I thought they were a prank caller. Not to mention the fact that I told her to make me a sandwich, and I also said that she had a very good black scent and didn't believe that she was legitimate. And she was probably a fully grown woman sitting at her day job, so she might have been a tad angry with me. And anyways, that's the end of my story. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I have a couple little announcements. As you might have noticed, the title of this video says Powered by Mod My Controller, which is a new sponsor. It's pretty exciting. They just decided to pick me up. And if you do, for whatever reason, feel like checking them out and you see their YouTube and you see that it's small or their website doesn't really have too much content up, it's because they just revamped everything, and so they're kind of in the works of setting everything up. But aside from that, they look really good. They're very professional with me, and I'm enjoying the experience. It would also help me out a bit. And also, I want to announce that for my 5K subscriber video, it is going to be very special. I have already made it, and let me tell you guys, it's epic, and it has to do with my broken Xbox, so be looking forward to that. Anyways, I'm Crazy Gunner, and I'll see y'all later. Peace out!